Hey guys, it is January 15th, time for Gary's Good News Only. Have some good news to share with y'all today on all three fronts. But before I hit that, I do want to address something. I had a really super agent from the Clemson area email me to tell me how much she likes my videos, but she was a little concerned that perhaps in the videos that it was downplaying the seriousness of COVID. So I wanted everybody to understand one thing very clearly from me. I understand COVID is very dangerous. I understand that people die from COVID, and we certainly understand that people are getting very, very sick from COVID. I know firsthand my 30-year-old cousin caught COVID about a week before Christmas, and within 48 hours, he passed away from it. In 48 hours, he goes from feeling fine to having COVID to passing away. It was devastating for our family. My mother is 80 years old, and she hasn't left the house but twice, I think, since March. She's a prisoner in her own home. One of my very best friend's sisters, we thought we lost her on Monday. So yes, people can die from COVID, and people can get very sick from COVID and have lasting problems. We certainly understand that, but that's not the point of Gary's Good News Only. If you want the bad news, the dire news, the horrible statistics, turn on CNN, turn on MSNBC, turn on Fox News, and there's plenty of that there for you. The purpose of this is to give you the good news and to give you the things that you aren't finding on the news, because let's face it, we know without a shadow of a doubt that if it's good news, the media simply will not provide it to you. So that is where we are here. And yes, where am I getting the news? I am not getting it from Fox. I'm not getting it from CNN or MSNBC or NBC or ABC. I don't go to talking heads for this news. We get this news straight from the CDC's own website. And we also have a really great agent here in Columbia who sends me update information that he gets from a friend of his from HHS, the Health and Human Services. So these are government agencies that are providing us truthful and good information. The problem is the good and truthful information on their websites is not being reported to anybody. So we want to let you know that. And it is a fact that the death rate amongst healthy people under 70 is minuscule. It just is. It's not trying to spin it as not dangerous. It's just minuscule. If you're over 70, that's where your risk is. If you have comorbidities like my cousin who died at 30 years old, he had diabetes, you have a strong risk. That's the point, is to let people know the truth out there, because I don't know what the truth is anymore, because nobody wants to share the truth with you. Everybody has their version of the truth. So that's what the purpose of this is. It is to give you good news. So hopefully you'll take the good news and enjoy it. So what is the good news this week? CNBC's Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says that there is no interest rate hikes on the horizon, and as long as he can see, as long as inflation does not increase, he believes we should be good to go for the full year with lower interest rates. That's certainly good for home buyers. The M report also says that mortgage applications took a solid year-over-year increase, which mortgage rates saw, even as mortgage rates saw a mild uptick. So I think you will see the interest rate slowly edge up, but it's not going to be a drastic thing. And I think hopefully maybe the interest rates moving up might convince some people to get off the fence and buy the houses. We also know from Washington Post that second home market is super, super strong. It's surging. So I know people don't think of Columbia as a second home market, but with Lake Murray right here in our backyard, yes, we can see some second homes. In the Greenville-Spartanburg area, particularly up in the mountain area, the Travelers Rest, people are buying second homes. People are buying second homes also for investment. So that's also very good news. Now, on the corona front, I have talked about this with my parents this week. The vaccine is here for 70-year-olds and up. We had the frontline workers were the ones who were getting it first. Now they have opened up, I think it was called 1B. We're now under the people under 1B category, and that's anybody 70 years and above. So my parents up in Spartanburg, they did spend a lot of time on the phone. We're like on 7 different waiting lists at Ingalls and doctors' offices and doctors' cares. I have heard in Columbia, there's been a little bit easier for people to get the actual vaccine. In fact, my dad told me he could have got it in Columbia if they would have driven down here, but they're going to wait till it hits Spartanburg. So phenomenal news that the people who are most at risk, 70 and older, are getting the vaccines now. The other thing that was good news is there are 641,000 doses of the monoclonal, I think if I pronounce that right, it's monoclonal antibodies. What this is for patients who are 65 years old with COVID and they have other comorbidities. They're the high at risk people. Then this antibody will allegedly keep you from getting extremely ill. So the problem they said with it is a lot of people it's not being given to them when they should get it. So if you are 65 years old and you have comorbidities and you are with COVID, ask your doctor about the monoclonal antibody. So hopefully that will give you all some good information. I hope everybody has a good week, and please email me if you have any questions, concerns, or otherwise, please let me know. Everybody have a good week.